Welcome back to my vlog, y'all. Gonna try a Black Series China Hobby Line 1100 6S on the 6-inch smooth operator here, and I'm just gonna cruise, like some slow cruising through the trees, and see how long I can get out of this battery. This battery weighs 204 grams, so it's the same weight as, or pretty close to the same weight as my 1250 6S batteries. I'm thinking it's actually a 1250. Maybe at least a 1200. Let's see. This is I might have one flat on this battery. I'm not sure. Couldn't pass up the buy one get one free deal. I'm sure that's what they were going for. Hard to pass that up. Hopefully Hyper Smooth works good in this sucky light we got today. Not running any ND filter, just too dark. All right, let's give it a shot. Spoiler alert, Hyper Smooth did not work very well at all. I don't know if it's just the lighting conditions or the fact that I updated the firmware the day before on this camera, so it's on the newest firmware, but this is probably the worst performance I've gotten out of Hyper Smooth. You'll see it shake just for no reason. It could have been my props too. These props are not in great condition. I tend to fly the props on this 6-inch with using Hyper Smooth longer than I would ever fly them, you know, on my 5-inch quads. This quad's still running the Hyperlight 2207.5 1722 kV motors and the Pyrodrone F4 with is it the Hobby Wing? Yeah, the Hobby Wing 4-in-1 ESC on here. Still working great. Had plenty of nice crashes with this quad. I mean, nothing severe like I do with my 5-inch. I tend to fly this a little bit slower, or you know, not as crazy. It is 6-inch. You can't, you know, it's just not as flickable as a 5-inch quad. I almost didn't even go out today because of the overcast skies, but I had all the batteries charged, so it's either fly them or, you know, discharge them. And discharging on the battery charger takes forever. Right there, I was about 1,000 feet away from myself through all these pine trees, and I still had pretty good video. And I'm really surprised the Spectrum DSMX didn't fail safe there. I mean, the trees got a lot of pine needles on them right now, so that's a lot of foliage between me and the quad. That's about a little over 300 meters for y'all across the pond. I've got a crossfire module coming, the micro, and jumper T16, and I am going to probably put it on the same quad and see if I can fly further, or I might compare it to my DX6 with the 8 dBi antenna. We'll see. Be hard to believe that I could get much further out here because of all the trees, but maybe. I don't know. I've never tried 915 megahertz. We'll see what it's all about. This is Betaflight 3.5.7, and that is the RunCam Micro Eagle that you're seeing. And I also have Lumineer gate breakers on this quad, which is what I typically run, although pretty much any 6-inch props work good with Hyper Smooth. I mean, if they're a little janky, Hyper Smooth will take care of it. I just like the performance of these the best. I also run some Dow Cyclone 6-inch on this, and they seem fine. It's going to say 1260 milliamp hours consumed, but I actually put back in 1153 milliamp hours on the charger. Still, I think that's definitely higher than 1100 milliamp battery. Oh, you tell me. Well, that was 1260-ish. I wasn't planning on flying that long, but I didn't hit anything, so, you know, don't hit anything, you tend to keep on going. Let's unplug that baby. It's just a little warm, just a little bit. Let's see what the battery checker says. China hobby line, trying to pass an 1100 off as a 1300. Come on, y'all. I meant a 1300 as an 1100, but in reality, it's probably a 1200. Oh, 9%. See, I still got 9%. They're all at 3.6, 0.66. Probably come back up a little bit. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I mean, I knew what I was getting into when I bought it. I knew it was 204 grams. I bought it just to fly on my 6-inch because I like a 6S battery that's around 180 grams on 5-inch. And I needed some more 6-inch batteries. So this probably worked good. That was a nice little easy cruising flight. No, I don't even think I gave it full throttle there. It didn't give me any low voltage till close to the end, I don't think. I don't know, I barely pay attention to the OSD. I'm trying not to smack into a tree. Let me know what y'all think.